No problem. How y'all doing? How y'all doing?
Hey.
I had to just finish inviting everybody.
Okay.
We're waiting for some people to come on.
That was
Hello.
That was a little more
My name
scary.
is Kai.
My name is Kai.
And we're gonna do a reaction
Like an airport.
to
Basically like an airport. I mean, it's huge. Trains going everywhere. So it was.
Oh, we don't want to pull that.
About business class, you get the
That'll make it an interesting trip. Hey, Clint, how you doing, man?
So how are things going there?
I'm the happiest man in the world today, and it's one of the happiest days of my life. My family is finally reunified, and this is my lovely daughter, Katie.
Hello.
And Kai, my son.
Yeah. Hey Dad, check it out.
What you got?
Well,
Say hi. Say hi to everybody.
Hi, Look down.
Yes. Nice. So we're on the way from Philly to LA on the train. Can you believe that? Check it out.
Guys, like you started and stuff. Got back and just picked up the phone.
That's the train.
It was in the vibrating, so I looked and it was you.
Look at that snow out there, huh?
Talk to you later. I love you.
Pictures, huh?
Just commenting.
No, that's just Clint and Al Carter, two friends of mine. We went and saw. I explained to you to their house right down the street from Grandmama's house, where Clint grew up. So we literally grew up down the street from each other on Madrid Street. Madrid Street. Me too, man. We haven't had the food yet, but I'm glad to hear that the food is great because I'm getting a little hungry. I'm about ready to get something to eat, right?
And I need a new charger plug.
You do?
Yeah.
Hi, Elisa. Say hi to Elisa, Kai Kai.
Hi, Lisa.
And ladies and gentlemen, station stop is Paoli. If you've not already done so, please make your way towards the front of the train where you see uniformed members of the crew if you're leaving us here at Paoli.
It's so funny.
At this level, I have to hold my belly in. Maybe I can put the camera up higher so that, you get more pecs. There you go.
Forget the button.
Elisa says, hi, my Kai Kai.
Hi. Oh, my sick.
Oh, this is so cool, man. Keep that. Thank you. Is that in the front, the back? There's an observation car. Observation car. Does it have like a glass roof or something? How does that work?
That's one way out there.
Huh?
Maybe talking about the tables before.
No, that was a cafe. Yeah, we're headed from Philadelphia to Pittsburgh, Pittsburgh to Chicago, and then Chicago to LA. Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4.
I just didn't want to be driving while they're sleeping. You know what I mean? It wouldn't be cool. And they wouldn't have stayed awake to keep me company. They would have crashed. I will. I asked the porter. On the board. Amtrak Connect. Let's connect to Amtrak. Amtrak Connect automatically. Look, as you drive by, you pick up other people's Wi-Fi. Yes, we actually this train is going to take us till 8, and then the train from Pittsburgh to Chicago is going to go from midnight until the morning, and that's a family cabin. So she says, Lisa says, "Have fun, Kai Kai."
Thanks. Thanks. 4 ball.
Nice.
Oh no!
See,
Bye.
let us out. We're trapped.
He wants to make sure I get all my stuff on.
Call somebody.
Ha ha.
Uh-huh.
Hey, Joe, what do you see?
I said, "Oh, cool. Now, in this ride, I don't know. I mean, because we do have the business class. Cool. And if that's the case, I'll have something to eat right now."
Meals
You
on.
got it.
Meals
Check it
on,
out.
but drinks on.
Oh, really?
Yeah, your drinks are free, but your meals are.
Oh, non-alcoholic drinks.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
It's the hockey stick. Got it. Those are the balls.
So drinks are included, but not meals. But that's fine. That's totally fine.
You got it. Check it out. Look at the balls.
Yes. Yeah, this is so much fun. I haven't traveled by train in years. Which brings me to one of my favorite train stories. When I was growing up, my brother, me, and my 2 stepbrothers, Jordan and James, and I hope both of them log on here. We would kind of hop on a slow-moving train and ride it all the way until it got to Pontchartrain Park, and then hop off. You guys know where we would hop off. We would hop off right there at the corner of Press and I forgot that street, on the way to Suno, on the way to Southern University, and right there by the basketball courts, right? And then we would walk home the rest of the way. And one day, we cut school, and we didn't realize that it was a couple of hours earlier than we normally would hop on the train. And so we hopped on what we thought was the train that would go slow all the way past the park. This was a freight train. All the way past the park. No, this train was actually headed out of town. And so the train started slowly speeding up. And it wasn't until we looked up at the ground and saw how fast the ground was moving that we realized that this wasn't the train that was going to go slow by Pontchartrain Park, that it was probably headed somewhere. And so as not to end up in Atlanta or Houston or wherever the train was going, we were running out of time because the train was picking up speed steadily. So we all jumped. And that's how I got this, where was it, right here? That's how I got this scar. Jumping off the train, rolling on the ground, and a rock cut me right here. Yeah, it was pretty terrible, yeah. I think all 4 of us ended up bleeding from somewhere. Yeah, it's funny now, but I don't think we ever told my mom, dad, or anybody that we did that. But yeah, we almost woke up in wherever the train was going. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So the moral of the story is, don't jump on freight trains and get a free ride like a hobo. That's the moral of the story. Don't try to play Johnny Cash. Yeah, I think we all donated a little bit of blood that day.
Not trying to sound like a dark light. I need you to turn it down a little. I'll put headphones in, okay?
I told you, nobody wants to hear that. Nobody wants to hear that. This is cool.
So, going live in the train. And Dad told me no one wants to hear that. We're in a fast
That was
train.
playing high, Lisa. I know. It's one of those moments where time is getting short.
Yeah.
The longer you wait, the worse it is. The train's picking up speed. So jump now. Yeah, it was one of those things.
It's gonna be fun.
Huh?
Fast train.
We're gonna have a lot of fun. We're gonna make a lot of money. I'm serious. Multi-level marketing. Cha-ching, ching. Oh, you got a good name. I got a name. Bye-bye now. I will. I'll be good. See you later. Actually, you know what? I'll open up a browser on this one, and we can look at it. See how many views we have. Oh, your mom. Yeah. No, your mom was coming.
Yeah, my grandma started. She's the one who did the hairdressing. She started doing hairdressing in Portugal.
No.
Yeah.
So that's why Jules does it? Oh,
Yeah,
okay. Okay.
she had her own little shop.
No, I remember your mom was a cosmetologist. I didn't know, and your brother. I didn't know that they went back all the way to Portugal. That's cool. So cool. Cosmetology is good, man. You gotta look good. Now look, I'm on Amtrak, but no internet access. Why not? Oh wait, yeah, that's what I gotta do. I gotta turn on the. Well, I gotta get the open up a browser so that I can agree to the terms. There we go. Oh no, we passing the embassy space.
Oh wow.
They reconnected.
Wow.
You must be passing the hotel now, right? Yeah, that's a trip. Because I put connect automatically. Yeah. Hey, Debbie Deb. Hi, Heidi Mars. How you doing? But I don't get it. Why is it not even?
That was your story.
Wait, son. Yeah. Keep that look good. Yes. Thanks.
Hey, Jack,
Hey, Connie.
I want to buy a pair of skis.
You do? Water skis or snow skis?
Snow skis.
Cross country snowing or downhill skiing or downhill skiing?
Snow skis.
Downhill, huh? Okay.
How many years?
I was trying to check. I'll open up another browser and see.
It's still on the live one? It's still alive?
Mm-hmm. Start your web browser to view the sign up page. Okay, now we're going to start. I'm eating up my RAM. I got to do a hard reboot.
Gotta get to California.
Yes,
Right.
yes. We go to the beach. the big shovels, the big sandcastle. How you gonna build a big sandcastle?
Yeah.
Excellent.
This will be so for season 2.
Right now. Right now. As soon as we can, we're getting the season passes. Because we go every week. You get a pass, you gotta get the money for it.
Yeah.
Every weekend. Or every week. We can get party in the week. This is what you gotta do. Pull the plug, pop the battery. This is how you do it really. Get rid of all the I've just been spamming for the past few days, so the RAM is all even up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
No need to spam. Not yet. You know, when we go from Chicago to LA,
Yeah.
they just gonna be sitting on the
There
shelf.
was that time you were talking about your memories of this.
Actually, I need to create the messages that will sell the vitamins. I need to start. The radio shows had enough publicity. I need to start creating that vitamins. So isn't my daughter beautiful? You guys didn't know she looked that much like me, huh?
Baskets.
Looks like
Yeah, I've got to return the baskets. Oh, last time. That's the basket.
Watching his YouTube videos.
yes. We got our Air Force caps on. It's the Airman Lockett family. Airman Lockett. God damn it. Yeah, you see how quickly it starts now?
Yeah. What? I'm quick.
You are quick?
Yeah.
I don't know.
What? Yeah, I am. Yes, I am.
Okay.
There we go. Amtrak Connect. Amtrak Connect. That's right.
You're quick.
Hey, Henry Barad. How you doing, bro? Wait a minute, Henry. Is that an Army uniform I see? Camouflage? You know, y'all don't get too dirty out there, right? That's an Air Force joke. Don't get too dirty out there. I love those train caps. I always wanted to be a train conductor. I mean, it's like fun. You know, chilling out in caboose. You know what I mean? But I think there's an engine on both sides. Yeah. I think one is pulling and one's pushing. So yes, Biomed RX is shut down for a couple of days. Biomed RX Health Center is shut down for a couple of days. We're just enjoying the reunification of our family and our trip home to Cali. I'm going back to Cali.
Watching Bougie.
Bougie. Bougie is watching Bougie. You'll be fine.
So this is what
You got two rotisserie chickens and a big giant bowl of water.
Are you serious? This your tickets for Vita?
He's 120 something years old.
Yeah, he doesn't even get so.
Yeah. I think this is the first time I logged on this computer. Don't look, say my password. Yep. My first time. Count. Oh yeah. No, let's see. Edit post. Hey Howard, what's up, man?
Hi, Howard. First clue, that is something. It's a cookie.
Now we go to my homepage and you see. Where's the restroom? Is it up there? It's back, right?
It's a cookie.
I had to leave this stuff behind.
Oh, that's good. That's good. Oh man, I didn't know my locks were so tight. Yes. Let's see what the delay is. Now I'm back and I'm not back.
Back at your
See?
back.
This is the. I'm not back yet here. It's live, right? But here, in real time, I'm back, right?
Exactly.
I'm not back here yet.
First clue is that it's something.
So when people do a like or something, they're liking something that happened, what, 3 minutes ago? Whatever it is.
Exactly. Guess what?
What's that? Man?
The first clue is that it's something to eat.
An orange.
Yeah.
It's also taking forever to move. That's why. There you go. That's
Oh,
why.
it's buffering, yeah. Taking up too much broadband, too much bandwidth.
Oh, there was a march for our lives march. That's what that was.
Look. Now I'm back.
Here.
Oh.
March for our lives march. That's why that lady had that sign.
Yeah. We gotta take everybody's guns away
Well,
so that only criminals have guns. We gotta make it so that people can't even buy guns anymore. That's gonna make all crime disappear.
well, it's laws and doesn't protect it.
The only people who respect the laws are law-abiding citizens. We need guns to defend us against the people who don't.
But how come an 18-year-old or younger can go to a gun show and buy a gun, but you have to be 21 to drink?
So now,
I think it should be much harder for
Yeah.
kids.
yeah, it should be 21.
That's what I'm saying. The law should tighten up.
Yeah, it should be 21. It should be 21. But at the same time, remember, at 18, you can fight and die for your country. And at that time, you can.
That is true, but it's just a random person.
Yeah.
Should you at least some type of
Or remember when I was talking about getting a house with a big bear? Right? Well, I mean, if you're up there and I'm down in LA, and there's a big bear, I want you to be able to shoot it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Like even with people having gun permits and like stuff like that, still people can just pick anything up at a gun show. It's just loosey goosey. That's why people they did a video and it showed a kid trying to buy a lottery ticket, they shut it off. Tried to buy an alcohol, they shut it off. And then he tried to go buy a gun from a gun show and he left with
Yes, but
not just a handgun.
no, but you gotta look at the big picture. You have to look at the big picture. Okay.
The big picture is that kid is dangerous.
Right.
I'm going to be the next school shooter. Big picture. How come he can't buy a lottery ticket? He can't gamble. He can't
No,
drink.
you're right. It
He's
should be.
allowed to
It
have
should
a
be.
deadly weapon
Yeah, 21.
in a child's head.
21, or maybe even, for assault weapon, maybe even 25, because your frontal lobe is not fully developed until you're 25. That's why you get a break at on your insurance, not at 21, but at 25, because medically your frontal lobe is still developing until.
So there you go.
Yeah, no, it makes perfect sense. That makes perfect sense, but to start talking about banning, assault rifles, banning this, banning that.
Horses.
Those are brand new things. Isn't that beautiful?
Countryside.
This is God's country. You guys have to see this. Wide open.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a UPS center.
So, Dad,
Yes.
an 8 doesn't have a favorite number.
No, but the game phone.
Yeah, it doesn't have a favorite number. And what's your favorite number?
We're gonna go grab a bite to eat. I don't know if we can maintain a live connection all the way back. Thank you guys for joining us. We're gonna be logging back on so you guys can see more of our training. Right. Give you another shot of the scenery. Yes, Sam. Yes. All right. Thanks a lot. See you guys later.